Hi, I'm Scott. Today I've picked the Web Warriors. I've gone with Spider Infected Invade Manhattan at 17 threat because I lost priority. So that's fun. I have gone with my lineup: Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Hawkeye, Venom, Nebula, and Ghost Spider. We get to use the Great Responsibility, which is Miles's affiliation uptick, I guess. We'll run with that. I've gone with my team tactic cards: Disarm, March for Death, Trip Up, Patch Up, and All You've Got. So good luck.
Hi, my name's Michael. I won priority today, which is very exciting, and I'm trying to get Hulk to work in my Guardians, and also just get my Guardians to work. And when I won priority, I was able to choose Gamma Wave, so I've taken that one. I've selected the 15th threat, and I'll be running Hulk, Star-Lord, Gamora, who I really want to work, Rocket, and the team tactic cards are taking a Lovable Misfits, Crew of the Milano, Med Pack, No Matter the Cost, and Brace for Impact. And because I don't think the Web Warriors necessarily get a lot of throws, I might flip that for some Wing It tokens. Okay, Guardians have priority. I'm going to activate Gamora first, and she's just going to use her long movement to get nowhere near past that. She's going to move to about here. She's going to spend her 1 power to pick up the Spider Infected, and then she's going to run away. She doesn't want to get hit by that gamma radiation. She's just going to move back behind here, where she can not get shot at. Dunzo.
I'm going to activate Miles for my first activation. He's pretty much going to do what Gamora did. Going to move up, spend his 1 power to collect that. And then he's going to go over here and contest. So the Guardians had their turn and they passed, which is fun for me. So now I'm going to do a mirror image of both Michael's first turn and my first turn. I'm going to activate Ghost Spider. Because she's a long mover, I'm not even going to get the tool out to get up to here. Just going to pay 1 to pick that up. She's very infected. And then she is going to come over here. Yeah, we'll put her on there, just for funsies.
Okay, I'm going to activate Quill, the fierce and mighty leader. He's going to advance up to about there. He's going to spend 1 and pick up this poor Spider Infected, and he's going to move bring it to about there. I'm going to still be within 2 of the thing. I don't need 2 to be contested at once at this point, and that will be Quill done.
So I'm going to activate Venom next. He is not going to be a brave man, even though he normally is. He's just going to move up and sit on this point with his spider friends. And that's Venom done.
I'm activating Trash Panda. He's got a medium movement. He's just going to move to here, so he's still going to be contesting within 1 of that thing, but he's hidden from the camera behind the Daily Bugle, and he's happy there. Changed my mind. He's actually going to do his second action to use a short movement just to get on top of the Bugle and still be contesting that point. But now he can see everything, and he's happier there.
Activate Nebula for my next turn. And she's going to be within 2 of the gamma shelter. Look at us all bunched up. And that will be her.
Okay, I'm going to activate Bruce Banner. He's going to advance short to here, and then he's going to advance short to here, and he's going to spend I can't quite get there, is he? That's right. He's going to spend 1 of his 3 power to pick up this Spider Infected. and he's going to end his turn and be a bit angrier that he couldn't get closer.
Thanks to Michael, he has moved the Hulk up quite nicely for my main man Hawkeye to fire some arrows. Probably more than once. So first off, I'm just going to do 5 dice. He's got 2 across the board. We'll just go with physical to start with. 1 with my wild, which is unwanted in the first place.
And the Hulk will roll no defenses, so he'll take a single point in damage.
And I will inflict poison to Hulk. And his second lot will be 1 energy. Physical again. What do we got there? 4, another wild and a crit. 5 into Hulk. That's another wild.
He defends 1, so he'll take 4.
I'm going to give him shock. Then I am going to spend 2 to hook arrow, which is 3 to within 2 of the gamut with you to allow him not to get damage. And that will be Hawkeye.
So after round 1, Guardians have jumped out to an early lead, 6-3. Hulk's had a bit of damage dealt into him, he's quarter dead, and he's got 2 conditions already. But we have priority, and he's going to try and mess some stuff up now. We'll see how we go. Okay, so we need to resolve in Spider Infected to see if anybody has moved. So I'm going to start off with Quill, and he does not move. Now, Gamora does not move. He's the one I really don't want to move. Watch him move. Hulk does not move. Success.
So now I'll be doing the exact same thing. First off will be Ghost Spider, and she gets to move.
She does get to move.
And just while we're doing it, I'll roll for Miles. And he gets to move as well. How fun.
Okay, so the stars aligned and Hulk did not move, and the Spider Infected pulled the spider people in a perfect line for my mate Bruce. Bruce is going to start off by spending 2 power to use strongest one there is. He's going to pick Miles up and throw him straight back into Gwen. And yeah, good times. So he'll take a single point of damage, and she will take a strength 3 hit. She will defend 2. She get a reroll? Yeah. She will defend all of them. 1 point of damage worth of 2 power, let's just say that, even though it's probably not true. Then, Hulkus, who's got shock on him, is going to use no matter the cost to do. Oh, before that, I'm burning Brace for Impact to get rerolls while winning the tokens. And then he's going to use no matter the cost, and he's going to take 3 damage, so he doesn't have to spend power to use this ability. And then he'll hit that a little bit harder. So he's now got 8 damage on him. That means normally 5, so it'll go to 7, but then he's shocked, so it's still just 6 dice attacks. 6 dice energy attacks, and he's going to put the first one into Venom. He's got 4 hits, and with 2 rerolls, I'm also going to spend a wing unit token. So I'll roll the crits first. 5 hits, and now reroll. Still just 5 hits. 5 hits going into Venom Energy. We'll do 5 damage.
Cody's taken 5 damage. He will do so many stacks, which will cost him 2. Howard is going to spend 3 to do We Are Venom, which is 7 dice physical. For 4 and a crit. 4.
He's going to roll 1 defense, so he will take another 3 damage.
And Venom will take 3 damage off.
Correct. And Hulk will now hit with 1 extra dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's back up to 7. And this one's going to go into Spider Zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 2 crits.
Some good rolling.
It is. I'm not going to use a reroll. Should have. 5 hits. Get all my dice out of the tray.
So this is for the crit, so defending 1. And now for a reroll for Miles' affiliation.
Yep.
So she defends 2 out of the 5, takes 3 damage.
Alright, now we're going into Miles. 7 dice energy for 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 crits. I'm not going to use a winged token. 5 hits into Miles.
There's 3 defense dice. Takes none. However, he can reroll 1 defense die, and I can modify and reroll that skull first because he is. No, he's not.
No, he's holding mine.
I'm
So
holding
that's fine.
that,
So you
so
can
I can reroll
reroll
that one.
3.
So I'll just reroll all 3 because he's
Yeah.
also got his spider sense.
Yeah. And you'll defend 2 of them now. So we'll take. How many did I say was in your 4? 5? Yeah, I think so. So he takes 3 damage. He's not quite dead. Alright. Now with my second action, I'm going to spend 3 to use Thunderclap again. So 7 dice. And we're going to put it into Venom again. One, 2, 3, and I'm going to use a wing unit token. Oop. Still 3. Curses.
Rolls 2 crits straight off the bat. Defended.
That's horrid. He cannot hit me back this time though.
That is true.
Alrighty. I'm now going to go 7 dice into Gwen. For 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to burn my last wing unit token. But I'll do my 2 crits first. 3 still. 3 still. That's tragic.
Well, you were rolling really well before.
Oh, it started off well.
Having
Wing
said that,
tokens.
you only need 2 to data.
Yeah.
And I dare say you're about to get it. You
Oh,
did.
yeah.
She is dazed. Damage.
And then 7 dice into Miles. No more wing unit tokens available, but I do hit him 5 times on that roll.
5 times.
Yeah.
1 crits.
I think I got him.
Roll 1 crit.
That's 2 defenses, and you get to reroll 2 more. Even with shields, you're going to take the 1 damage.
Takes the 1 damage. Rolled 3 defenses, so.
That will gaze him.
And a daze.
And I'm pretty sure spider infected you cannot carry more than 1.
That is very true. So they're both there for you to put where you will.
Yes. I am going to try to encourage you a little bit to come to the middle. So I'm going to pop that one there. And the other one we're going to put over here when they get there. can look at it but can't touch. Dunzo.
So I'm going to activate Clinton Barton. Very odd name. And he is going to spend 2 power to hook arrow. To within 5 of the trash panda. Going to spend 1 to play trick shot. So the panda does not benefit from cover. And he's going to do 5 dice. Energy, physical, doesn't matter. Into the trash panda. For 1.
And defended.
So now, it's just out of range.
That's the wrong measurement tool.
It's quill have 5.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought for...
You're right. I'm going to do it again. Spend 1 because it says it have to be used once per turn. It can be used any time.
Yep.
And I'm going to do 5 more dice and hopefully I roll better. Which I did not. 1. Wow, that's bad. Wow.
Defended.
That's really bad.
Trash Panda does what Trash Panda does and just survives. Okay, I'm going to activate Quill. He's going to advance medium, but just to within 2 of that, so he doesn't get, burned and such from the gamma radiation. And then we're going to hope for some dice luck. We should be now range 4 of Hawkeye. 5 dice element gun into Hawkeye. I'm hoping to get at least 1 damage on the guy. And we've got 3 hits with a crit. Just the 3 hits. Defense 1. Defense 2. But he'll take the 1 damage. Cool, so I'm going to immediately spend that 2 power to play Medpack on Hulk and remove 3 damage. And that will be Quill done.
For my next activation, I'm going to select Nebula. I'm going to first move her along into the big boy Hulk. Getting up close and personal. I am then going to strike him. And I'm going because he is interacting or holding an objective token. I can add.
You can reroll.
Can reroll. So
Any
it can be
number of
4
dice.
dice into the Hulk. For 2. Reroll any number of dice.
Yep. 3, 4.
4 hits.
So wild do anything?
The wild does shot, which you already have.
Ah, yes. Defends 2. And we'll take 2. Good rolling, big Hulkus.
And now with her for energy. So he's taking 2.
Yep, sorry.
You're right. Nebula is going to spend her 4 and play all you've got. So you have 2 more activations.
Oh, nice.
With 3 rolls.
One good med pack, I think. That's okay.
So another 4 dice into your Hulk. Ooh.
You can't reroll the spells.
No.
That's 1 hit.
That's really legitimately just 1.
Defended.
She can do the same thing again, but this time it's going to be a blast. No, it's going to be strike.
1, 2, 2.
That's really bad roll.
Yeah, that's not the dice you needed. Defends 1, defends 2.
Well, that did not pan out how I wanted to.
No, it was
and
a
now
good
she is
play.
dazed.
It's horrible luck. Okay, I'm going to activate Gamora, deadliest woman in the galaxy. And she's going to advance long. And that's going to be her turn.
I will be activating Venom, and he is going to do symbiote tentacles into Hopeless. 5 dice into the big green basket.
That's 3 hits. And he defends none of it, so he will take 3 damage and get bleed. And you'll get 3 more power. These conditions are racking up for the big fella.
I'm going to have to do... We are Venom. Into the big boy, which is 7 dice.
Yep. It's a good roll.
4, 5 and a crit.
6, 5 of which were wilds. Imagine that with Hawkeye. 6 hits. Well, that's going to come close to killing him, but not quite get there. He defends 1, so he'll take 5. And that's going to put him on 18.
18.
Which means he gets lots of bonus die.
And that is Venom's activation.
And Rocket's just going to do what he does and sit on his back point and smile because things are going good. So, great round for the Guardians, and we're now up 12-4, which is pretty awesome and wonderful. But I'm an idiot because I forgot that I would lose priority this turn. I thought I was just going to thunderclap a couple of times and just destroy all hell. But no, Hulk's going to go down and then the game opens up again. So, priority will pass to Web Warriors. Say bye-bye, Bruce. Really should have double tapped into Hawkeye in that last turn. Mistakes were made, but I'm still having fun.
So after that round, I slightly worried about how things are going to go, so it all comes down to this roll of the dice in this next attack for me. So I'm going to activate Miles Morales. He's within 2 of the Hulk. I'm going to do Venom Blast, pay 3 to do that, which is 7 dice, into Hulkosaurus.
He is a Hulkosaurus.
And he automatically drops his objective token that he's holding. For 4 and a crit.
That's going to get him. That's going to get him.
4.
Come on, need crits for days. Got 1 crit. It's not enough. He defends 2 and takes his final 2, and that will put him down. The
Go away, Hulk.
Giant.
Go away!
He's defeated. Get those status conditions off the table.
I will.
So, got to place this within 2.
From there.
First, would you like to have it placed in his face? You want Miles to pick it up?
Oh, yeah, because he's going to do something else now.
That's fair. No, bye-bye, Jed. No. You served this well, I'll let you do it. Terrible Peter Quill leadership.
So now, I'm going to play my team tactic card marked for death.
Yep.
Which 2 allied characters that are within 5 of the same enemy character may spend 1 each to play this card. So Peter Quill is within 1. This round the enemy character loses and cannot gain stealth. Speed becomes short and it cannot modify or reroll its defense dice.
Ooh.
So 1 each for Hawkeye. Actually, he's Gwen. Gwen's within 5, even better.
Oh, she is.
So I'll use her power. He is now marked for death. In terms of that, I will just put out this, although it's actually got slow token.
Yeah.
And I'll put this out, which I'm not entirely sure what it's for.
That'll do the job.
but
I think that's an all webbed up token.
yes, we'll make it marked for death.
Sure.
It's a bit more fun. So now, having said that, my boy Miles is going to spend 2 to web swing. And he's going to bring himself up nice and close to Quill. And he is going to now, because he's used web swing, 6 dice into Quill's face. Hope to get my throw. Got my throw, only 2 damage, which is 3 skulls, really disappointing.
And I defend none of it, and I cannot re-roll the dice with plucky attitude because of the mark for death. So I'll take 2, and I assume he's going to take another one from the throw.
So the throw, yep, I get to throw you before damage dealt. I throw you short. I'm going to throw you into your girlfriend, Gamora.
Oh, that's nice.
And
she will take a strength 3 hit.
she will.
And she'll defend 1 and take 2.
Now, we did not actually do our rolls from before to see if people get moved.
We did not. And that might have changed things a bit. It wouldn't have affected you much. It would have just affected me.
Wouldn't have affected it. I would have left Hulk where he was, so all we need to do is roll for Quill and Gamora.
Do you want to do that because you've just hit Quill and thrown him into Gamora, or are you happy with that? It's up to you. We can roll for him anyway, and then you can decide whether you want to move him or not.
If that's okay with
Yeah, that's fine by me. So I'll go Gamora. You could move Gamora. When I'll go Quill. You could have moved Quill.
So through our between rounds, we got talking in regards to what we should have done and how we should have done it. We completely forgot to move people who had the spider infected, which we have since done, and it still works out the way I wanted it to with the damage and that happened, but I've just brought Quill and Gamora forward, closer to all my wonderful models. So with the last thing Miles will do, he will play Disarm, and which will be 1 power each, as long as they're within 3. He's going to go with him and Gwen again. We're going to do it on Gamora, which then means she rolls 2 fewer dice on all attacks this round up to a minimum of 1. So to denote that,
That's pretty good.
put 2 shock tokens on there.
Yep, good idea.
So we know it's 2 dice and not 1. And that will be Miles' turn.
Okay, I'm going to activate Gamora, even though she's down to 4 dice instead of 6. And she's going to spend 4 for Cosmic Assassin. She's going to burn Crew of the Milano for rerolls. And we're going to try and make the most out of these 4 dice by giving her winging it tokens. So we're going to go into Nebula first. And we're going to do 4 dice attack. It's got wild is Pierce. I've got a wild and 2 hits, and I'm going to use a reroll token to roll 2 of them, and it's still just 2 hits. Oh, sorry. The deadliest woman in the galaxy. When this character makes an attack, they may change 1 die result to a hit for each wild in the attack, so it's 3 hits. So she doesn't defend any?
No, but I get to re-roll 1.
You do.
But does that mean your Pierce?
Pierce will knock it off if it's a shield anyway.
Is that even after my cybernetic enhancements happen? That's a confusing thing. Is it at the end of it, or is it on the initial roll?
We'll have to look into that, but I'm pretty confident it happens at the end.
So how many did you get? 3?
Yep. I think it activates like a wood for flurry or bleed or something, which is always at the end.
Yeah.
Which is why it doesn't work against Murdoch. Alright, now the next one's got to target a different character that is within 2 of the original target.
So you have Hawkeye or Miles.
Now, Hawkeye's got 4 physical defense. I think I could also possibly get Gwen. Yeah, comfortably get Gwen. Hawkeye's got 1 extra defense, but he's only got 3 health left. Is that right? And
Yes.
yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put it into Hawkeye. And I've got 1 hit, and because it's a wild, I can turn it into another hit. And then I'm gonna burn a token to reroll my last dice. There's a skull in there. So still just 2 hits. I'll turn that one to a blank. 2 damage. Now with my second action.
So does that give you automatic 2?
Yeah, it's rapid strike. So it automatically attacks something within range 2. It does cost 4 to play.
Cool.
And now I'm going to just use a normal strike, which is normally 6 dice. If it deals damage, I give bleed. But deadliest one in the galaxy, but I don't have pierce on it. And how much health has Nebula got left? 2, and Hawkeye's got 1. So we'll go into Hawkeye.
Okay.
Hope for the best. That's pretty good. 4 hits. And don't need to change them. Because it's 4 hits. That's going to get him.
It's going to get him the 1 and daze him.
Yep. That also means she gets 1 power. She didn't need to use that many tokens, so she's got that till the end of the round. That's Nebula. Sorry, Gamora done. Sorry everyone, I forgot I wanted to do it at the end of my turn, and Scott's been so gracious to allow me to play lovable Misfit. So all my remaining Guardians are going to spend 1 power each, means got no more Team Captain cards to burn down the line. I'm going to start off with Gamora, spend 1, and roll the dice and see what happens. I'm hoping for an attack. Good luck to me. I got a hit. What does a hit do for me?
If you roll a hit, enemy characters within 3 of this character holding or contesting objective tokens suffer 1 damage. I am not holding
Or contesting.
The
other
within
one.
3, actually. Those 2 are holding and contesting.
Yeah, so they'll take Venom and Gwen will take your damage each.
1 damage each. Do they get power? Yeah.
No. Oh, I guess so, because it's an enemy effect.
Yeah.
I would say yes. I'm going to say yes. I don't know whether I'm right. Alright, Quill. Shield.
A shield. If they roll a shield or a blank, they may immediately advance short.
Let's do that. Not what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. And oh, sorry, he's got to spend 1 power for that. And Rocket's not going to spend a power. Blank.
You immediately get to advance short.
Ah, what a waste of a card. Don't think I want to advance short. I think I just want to stay there and look pretty. Alright, well, that was great.
My next activation will be Nebula. She is going to spend 3 to play Shock Sword Assault on Star Prince,
He's in trouble.
which is 6 dice.
Because he's still marked for death the whole round, isn't he?
Correct. So I can re-roll.
Yep, because he's holding stuff.
No, you cannot re-roll on modified defense dice.
Yep, but you get
And I
rerolls
get
because I'm
yes.
contesting, so
Yes.
you're going to die. That's the moral of this story.
That's
4
4,
hits.
and you get stunned.
5 hits.
5 hits, and if he does survive, he gets stunned.
Oh, he's not surviving. He's defended 1. So he will take the 3 that he required to daze him.
Wonderful. Now,
Curses.
after this attack is resolved, place this character within 1 of the target.
Oh yeah, now you get to hit the panda.
Okay, I'm going to group her to here. She is now
In 2.
get 2. What size is that?
He's size 3.
I can't put her on top of that, can I? Unless she's in within 1.
Yeah.
She's still within 1 because he's.
She can hit him from there anyway. Doesn't make much difference. If you want to pop her up there, I'm okay with it.
Orthomatic.
Yeah. She jumped up in his face. He's like, oh my goodness. Nebula.
And she's just going to do a strike into his face, which is 4 dice. He's contesting, so I can re-roll stuff.
Yeah.
Quill has dropped his
He has. Where did you want to drop it to?
thingamabobber. He's going to go within 2 towards this way. Just put it there. Great, thank you.
My pleasure.
So 4 dice into the trash panda and watch him survive.
I hope so. I need him to. That's not great.
That's
3 hits.
3 hits.
And a roll skull. And I'll make one a blank
He gets shock.
because of the wild.
Oh, yes.
I'll make it a blank.
I had 2.
Then I'll take shock.
I had 2
Alright.
wilds and 1 hit.
Okay, so 2 dice against 2 hits. Defends them both.
I get shock, so
He does get shock. And he doesn't like shock. That upsets him.
takes that.
Alrighty. Dunzo. Trash Panda is up, and he's going to try and avenge his sometimes friend Star-Lord. He's got shock on him, so it's 4 dice plus my rifle. When he's up close, I hope that hits Nebula in the face. That is 3 with wild. 3. I'll take 3. Hopefully that'll get it done. It probably won't.
I need to take 1 damage off from her previous thing.
Because of cybernetic enhancements.
Yes, sorry.
That's okay. So I need to do 3 damage to her. I don't think she's going to flunk that hard.
I don't know.
She's defended 2. She's defended 3.
That's probably the best roll I've had tonight.
Comfortably. Alrighty. I'm going to have another go because nothing else to do. And going to do much worse. 2 hits. Well, not much worse in the end.
You watch this, or oh, she can't.
She can't die, so. Get that reroll.
Defends 1.
Takes 1. And I'll gain 1 power. No regrets. Not even 1?
So Michael's activated out for this round. My next activation will be Spider Gwen. She moves beautifully with the whole long situation. Love it. She's going to move to within 1 of these 2. Spend 1 to pick up this spider infected. She's then going to move long again to here and be within 2 of Nebula.
And 1 other thing.
One other thing. She is then going to spend 3 power to remove 3 damage from Nebula
Ah, curses.
with Patch Up. And that will be Gwen done for that round.
Nicely played.
Second will be my boy Venom. Unfortunately, you only move short.
No, I won't quite get anything 1. Getting close enough to pick up that thing.
Or will it?
Yeah, I'll pay that.
Well, you have to because it's on. He's going to spend 1 to pick that up. Goes there, goes there, and then he is now going to do 5 dice into
Gamora.
Gamora.
Which is a good chance of getting her.
So 5 dice into Gamora.
That's a good roll.
And automatic bleed, but I think it might get it, so I'm not sure.
May not matter. 1, I need another defense to survive.
Got
2.
it!
So she'll take 2 damage. Oh! Actually, I'm going to use my last wing unit token. Defense 3, she'll take 1 damage.
Okay. 1 damage. 1 damage it is.
And she gets bleed. I'll chuck that on her.
How much damage is she on that?
She has 2 health left.
Ah! Ah!
It's alright, it's going to be a great catch up round for you because I'm not getting any VP.
Do I do that anyway? Throw it that way. Yes, I do.
You should throw her onto this point here.
No, I am going to spend 3 and Quintar Rage because this is what Venom does. I'm going to throw a medium into this car,
That makes sense.
which gives her 1 extra damage, and because she's outside 2 of the gather radiation, she will get another point of damage and daze in the cleanup round.
In the cleanup phase?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, thank goodness. If it was in the power phase, that'd be much worse. Alrighty, well played.
After an exciting round, we now have the Guardians on 13 points, and Web Warriors have moved up to 8 points. On the Web Warriors side, we've got 4 people who are on their dazed, injured side, and Venom being the only one who hasn't been dazed yet. On the Guardians, we've got Trash Panda, who's still somehow standing. He's not injured, but Gamora and Star Prince have both been dazed and are now on the injured side. So there's still 3 spider infected on the board that are up for grabs. And of course, the gamma radiation is doing what it does best, is hurting people. On to round 4.
Okay, I'm going to activate Gamora. And probably should just pick up a thing and then run. But not gonna. Because she's deadly. She's a deadly woman in this galaxy. She's going to do a 6 dice God Slayer. It's just her strike into Miles. And she's going to only do 2 hits. Actually, that's 3 hits because she's the deadliest woman in the galaxy. Still not ideal, but we'll take it. Did I knock one over? I must have. It's 3 hits.
So this is his spider sense. Defending 1, so it takes 2.
And his leadership now. Still takes 2, which is good because that will give her 2 power. Then she's going to spend 4 to do Cosmic Assassin. So same deal, but it's got Rapid Strike and it's got Pierce, and she's going to put it into Miles again. This time is better, 5, and with Deadliest Woman in the Galaxy, that makes 6.
Who'd I get him?
Yeah.
It's 2.
Get that leadership off the board.
Spider sense.
He's defending 3.
3.
And he
Still
still takes
2 damage.
3. And then she's going to put the next bit of hurt into... Ooh, Venom's still got 6 left, and Hawkeye's got 4 left? 5 left.
5.
5. She's going to go into Hawkeye. And just hope for the best. And she's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Defends 1, takes 3.
That's 3. And that will be. There. You can go over here. That's Gamora done.
I'll be activating Venom for my next turn. He is going to do 5 dice symbiote tendrils into Quill
Come on, Quill, stand up for yourself.
for 3 hits. Apologies, 3 hits.
I'll forgive you. Defends 1, and I won't plucky attitude that, so he takes 2 damage.
Get damage for him.
And he will get bleed.
Yes, he will. Okay. So now I'm going to spend 2 to web snare Quill. What I'm going to do is only move him within 2.
Mm-hmm. Nice. This is your last interactive card.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to spend 1 from Venom and 1 from Nebula to play Trip Up,
Mm-hmm.
which if I do damage on this next attack, he'll get the stun and stagger special conditions.
That would be really, really nasty. Please don't do damage.
He is 5 dice into
With
Quill.
it. With it. Please.
There's a very good chance of it getting whiffed.
There's also a chance of him killing that, right? 1, 2,
Crit.
2. He's got a chance of defending this. Come on, come on, come on. 1, 2.
No!
Yes! Peter! Way to go, young man.
Yes! Okay.
Okay, I'm activating Cool Bow Baggins, and I'm going to do spend 3 for a full auto, and I'm going to blast Hawkeye. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, and that's energy, so it should get him. 2 defenses does 3 damage.
Got him.
Got him. Gonna spend another 3 now. How much health has Queen got left?
When? 4.
4. Gonna do a full auto into Gwen. Nebula's got 5 on that side, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Into Gwen. And that's a whiff. So that's 2 hits. But I do get a wild. I get to put a condition on her. We'll do
Takes
2
2
damage. The condition that I want to put on her, I think, is shock. Try and make her a bit more pillow-fisted. Yeah.
My next activation will be Ghost Spider. She's going to spend 3 to do freestyle beatdown on the Trash Panda, which is normally a 6 dice attack, but it goes down to 5 because she has shock.
It's all shocking.
For nothing.
Yes.
Now her next activation will be Spider Technique, and because I've already attacked the target during this activation, I add 3 dice to this attack roll, so it goes from 4 to 7. Because of shock, it's now 6.
Yep. It's a better roll, not by much. 1, 2, 3, and I'll make 1 a blank with cover. So that's 2 hits. And I won't defend either, so I'll take 2 damage, but the Trash Panda still stands.
2 damage with it.
Yep. And I'm going to activate Rocket immediately.
Yeah.
And
that's
spend
okay.
4
Oh.
to do
Yep. Sorry.
Hadron Enforcer. He also has shock on him. So it goes from 7 to 6 dice energy. And he's going to put it into, even though maybe he's got another activation, he's going to put it into Gwen. Trying to get her off the table once and for all. And yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. And got a wild. So Hadron Vortex. 4 damage to other enemy characters within 2 of the targets, suffer 1 damage and a push towards the target short. So Regular's going to go to there and take 1.
Go. She got an energy.
She would get an energy for that, yeah. She defends 2 with a crit, that's annoying. Defends 2, so she will take 2.
She is gone.
Just.
What's yours to put within 2?
Gonna place it up here. And gonna spend 1 to pick it up.
I'll be activating Nebula, who's hiding behind the Daily Bugles over here. She's going to do 4 dice. Ooh, 4 dice. We'll do Blaster Pistol into the Trash Panda. Go. Get an automatic power.
1, 2, 3. So we'll make 1 a blank with cover. So 2. And doesn't defend any, so that will daze him. And he will drop his thing.
That will go away from him over here. Oh, sorry, you're alright. Dang it. Now,
No more shock, I'm happy about that.
the next port of call for her will be. Oh, I could have re-rolled one of those 2.
I didn't need to.
Oh well. She's going to then spend, this could really hurt me, but she's going to spend 3 to do Shock Sword Assault.
Well, I think it's going to hurt me more.
6 dice into Quill.
No rerolls. As long as you don't whiff it, you should get him. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, give me another one.
Oh, well, he did. Oops.
I don't know. Where you been rolling? Dice be dice, Michael.
They do, but I think he got him. He's got 1, 2, so
That's
he'll take 2,
And
and
he's
that
out.
will KO him. The Star Prince is out.
Prince.
Go Joan Hawk in there.
He's
Box of
dazed from
shame.
before, so he can't get any VP for you.
Yeah,
Very handy for me.
I'll get none, and we've both got 6 threat left on the board. 2 models left. Everybody but Venom is dazed.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. Going into round 5, we have 6 threat left on the table each. Gamora and Rocket versus Nebula and Venom. Venom's the only one who is not dazed. Scott's caught up a little bit more and is now 13 to 11. Guardians have priority, but they need to put in work or this game has slipped away. Okay, activating my man Rocket. And he's going big or going home. He's going to do a Hadron Enforcer and Venom. I need to daze Venom in these 2 attacks, otherwise I think I'm well cooked. So 4 power for 7 dice. Do not whiff. I'll reroll that one. I whiffed it. So that is 2 hits. Oh my goodness, I'm hurt physically. He defends 1 of them, he only takes 1 damage. Oh, that feels like game. May not be, but it sure as hell feels like it. Oh! Dice be dice. Alright, we've got to. You never know, you might get, 7 hits out of these 5 dice.
You never know.
Fingers crossed.
With 1 and then kill the other.
3 hits is not going to do enough regardless of what you roll. Which was terrible, but 3 damage and I'll get my 3 power back. But you let me down, Trash Panda. You let me down. Oop, you're on your injured side. Let's fix that.
So my next activation will be Venom after that whiff from the Trash Panda. Thank you. I've spent 3 to play We Are Venom, which is 7 dice. It's going to Gamora. I need them to hit, otherwise, the game will most likely be the Guardians. So here we go. That's
4 with a crit.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's 5.
That will get her if I get all blanks, which I might whiff on. I'm going to spend my 2 for martial prowess.
So I have to be within 2.
It does, and I'm not within 2. I'm not going to do that. Dear me. Alrighty, 3 dice defense. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Defends 3 of the 5. Takes 2 damage.
For this next part,
You got a hitter in my face.
I do, unfortunately. I
Don't
really
think you have
do.
any other options.
It's looking like it could be the Guardians.
I don't know. 5 dice is still enough to do 3 damage.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's not bad. 3 with 2 crits. 3. So I need a whiff.
And you also get to lead.
Yes, I do. Ooh, yeah. That is significant.
It is. It could be 3.
Well, first I've got to get at least 1 shield.
Indeed.
And I didn't get any! And I have no rerolls! No consistency! She's put down! You squishy glass cannon, you! You cost me the game! Never play you again! That's a lie. Oh dear, that hurts so much. First defensive roll was great.
It was. It was. It really put the pressure on me. I had to really get that, and I'm glad I did. So now Nebula's going to be activated. Might as well keep rolling.
Yeah, may as well kill the panda now.
Keep the good times are cracking.
Oh dear.
It's going to be 4 dice into him.
Yep.
With any number of rerolls. She also takes 1 damage off.
Yep. 1, 2, you can re-roll those 2.
The crit.
That's 3. 4, I'll make one of them a blank.
So 3 into the raccoon.
He defends none and he will take the 3 and he is dead as well. And that is game by KO. So,
Well done.
well
Good
done.
game. Good game. So after that amazing game, the Web Warriors have come out victorious by KOing everyone on the board. Which tends to be how I end up playing. I either get fully KO'd or I don't go after points and lose. So I just like to KO everyone. In regards to some of the bigger plays, Hulk coming out the board early and just decimating a couple of my players into dazes straight away was just ridiculous. But luckily, he was very squishy. I think Michael used Medpack a bit too early, which really worked in my favour. And MVP could have gone to either Miles or Venom, but I think one of the biggest plays of the day was Miles taking out Hulk, putting some conditions on Quill, and then putting some conditions on Gamora as well, which really helped turn the tide for the Web Warriors. So I will give it to Miles. I'll give MVP to Miles because it's a good affiliation and he loves doing what he does best.
So that happened. I don't mind my Hulk experiment. I made some mistakes with him early. I liked my early placement. Smashing him was good, but I had the power to gamma launch away.
and to have med packed himself, and I really Gamma Leap, sorry, and I probably should have done that and then moved him back into the fray, but I let him stay where people could just slap him again, and they were able to slap him well. I also forgot that I wouldn't have priority, but it still came down to that kind of last round, and whiffed on the dice and didn't quite get there. It was a really fun game. I think there might be some merit with Hulk in Guardians with some low threat guys around him and being able to get some consistency when he's got lots of dice. I'll have a bit more of a play, but it was a fun game. Till next time.